Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Nationals. Number 8 makes his big league debut right after this. Patrick Corbin is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Nationals. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
All the way back from Tommy John surgery. This guy's a really good pitcher. There are a lot of teams in baseball that would love to have him in their rotation. Not an overpowering fastball, but a good one. 89 to 93 miles an hour. Slider, without a doubt, his best off-speed pitch. And if he's throwing strikes with that slider, look out. He can shut any team down.
So striding in, Alex Dickerson. He will lead this one off today. Here comes the first pitch. And that's in there for a strike. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Count is 1 and 2.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
The 1-2.
Nope, that's down.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
I really liked that he gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
At the plate, Jacob Hayward, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit high and deep out to left field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 5.
And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, I'm pretty excited to get a chance to see Brandon Crawford. He's got a 5-game hitting streak going. If you've got to start those big streaks somewhere, I like the way he's swinging the bat right now. Great approach, very comfortable. Let's see if that streak continues today.
The 1-0. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Back on it is the left fielder. Leaps, and he made the catch. He took one out of the stands. Santa Maria. Definitely worth another look as he scales the wall to take away a home run. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Drew Smyly out of the state of Arkansas is on the hill here. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy's one of the most dominant pitchers in the game, and how dominant? Picked up a double-digit strikeout total in his last start, and hopefully he'll bring that A game with him in the ballpark for this one.
On his way to the plate is the center fielder Adam Eaton to get things started here in the home half of the first.
The center fielder, Adam.
Now here's the pitch. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Danny, D-Row, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they came up a little short last time out, but they've still been one of the hotter teams around, winning 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Here's a bouncing ball headed for Crawford at short. Reined in. Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first.
Boy, that's what wheels can do for you, Dero. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the White Rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
Juan Soto to the plate now. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Eaton aboard here at first with nobody out. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, Dero, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Line drive to left. Hayward has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Batting third.
Time now from our nation's capital to take a look at the Nats starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, you know they're getting a lot of production out of that number 2 spot right now. He's having a really nice season, hitting over 300 coming into this one. And we all know that that's the magic number. When you hit over 300 for a season, you've got plenty to be proud of. Now we'll see if he can keep it up over the rest of the year.
Standing in now, Eric Thames. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Number 13 for him on the year. And the Nationals move out in front here 2-0.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. And he's really been feeling it at the plate the last week or so. Definitely one player to keep your eye on right now. No balls and 1 strike. The pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Here now is Trey Turner. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. First pitch cutter that's by him for strike 1.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
And here's a sinker that had a little bit too much dart to it there as it just about came in and nailed him. Swing and a miss on the cut fastball. 1-2.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Bat explodes as this has popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Strike 3. Called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. So here's the cleanup hitter, Rob Brantley. He did not play last last night, but clearly back in the starting nine for this one. Now here's the pitch.
Hey. Whoa, damn.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
That's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
That's a good job right there. Very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So that leadoff base hit means considerable speed aboard to start out the inning.
A nice leadoff single to start the second right there. They're already down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack and get back in this game. We'll see how they play it here.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball one. His average right at .295 here to start play. 10 home runs and 46 driven in. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. So now to the plate, Ryan Howard. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And they are on the board with the sac fly as this is now a 2-1 game. Into the box now, Jalen Miller. And as you could imagine, the butterflies are fluttering as this is his first major league at-bat.
Yeah, what a monster moment for not only himself, but his family, all the coaches that have helped him along the way. This is a monumental moment in his career.
Though he was always projected as a future major leaguer, actually getting to stand in for your first big league at-bat is no small feat. You got to think he's really happy to be here. And this will get into the books as a sac fly and an RBI, and we are tied at 2.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He's been productive at the plate in the series with 6 hits coming into this one. Fouled off. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Here it comes. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 2-2. Here's Howie Kendrick, and he's been tearing the cover off the ball these past few days, as you see there.
Howie Kendrick.
Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground. The 1-1 home is in there for strike number 2. Two and two. Here now the 2-2. Hits the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. In now for Washington, Adrian Sanchez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Left fielder looking up. And a scaling attempt at the wall, but it'll be in vain because this ball is gone. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
Zimmerman, or just simply Zim. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Old strike at the letters, 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. Off speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Swing and a liner. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, ah, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
Smiley comes set. First pitch on its way. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. One and two now to Adam Eaton.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 2-2. Fouled away.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
The set and the 2-2. keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And it's fouled away. Two and two. Here it is. And he struck him out. So he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. 1 in the inning for the Nationals on the solo home run. We've played 2, and Washington's taken a 3-2 lead. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Drew Smyly, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. Ball 1 as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner. Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1. And this is fouled at the plate. The 2-2 is taken, ball 3.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
3-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Strikeout number 3 for him here this afternoon as he begins his 3rd inning of work with a punch-out. And as you see there, his total places him 2nd on the Nationals in that category. At the plate, Alex Dickerson. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Dickerson is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, the one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
The 1-1. Third inning, already a 3-2 ball game. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
Fouled off. Payoff pitch one more time. And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Settling in now, Jacob Hayward hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
And he'll dive back in safely. Here comes the first pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
The 1-0 pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Fouled away. High in the air out to center field. Eaton is under it. 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
So stepping in, Mike Yastrzemski. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A high fastball is in there.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Now a move over to first. Don't want to forget about it. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And again a throw over, being especially careful here. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
A runner on first with 2 away. Left side, but well foul.
Would love to have a meeting at the mound right now with the pitcher. Don't understand that pitch down and in with a fastball with 2 strikes. Maybe he's looking for a ground ball.
The 1-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game as he has been on fire this month. Into the box now, Rob Brantley, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Ready with the 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Now the 0-2. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Two down, runners at first and second. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Giants catcher.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2. Line hard to the left side. But this is a foul ball. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB
Here's the payoff pitch. And he popped him up. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And the run will score from second as we are once again tied 3-3. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Brandon Crawford digging in next as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. And they're runners at the corners now. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Fielded cleanly, and that'll bring in the go-ahead run from third. It's now a 4-3 game.
Third base.
Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base. In now, Jalen Miller, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Given the situation, he's got an opportunity to break this game wide open. Hard hit toward the hole, and that's through into left field for a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. And he will get in there with his first big league hit, a double. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. So 3 runs.
Leading up. For Washington.
Here now is Juan Soto. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first down. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's up near the top, currently tied for second in that category in the National League. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and in steps the lefty power threat Eric Thames. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Ball 2 now.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right here.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
The 3-0 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. One out, nobody on. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down.
Now batting, catcher, Yaz. Go.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And it's fouled away. Gomes, only one of a handful of pro ball players from Brazil. He was taken in the 10th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
The third baseman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Hayward is there, and he puts this one away for the start of the 4th upcoming. But first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the opposing starter work very hard. His pitch count is high, so it seems they'll be getting into the bullpen sooner rather than later.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Smoke toward the hole. He's got it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The pitcher, number 18.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Drew Smiley, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. No balls and a strike to count. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Oh, I love facing pitchers like this. He's leaving nothing to the imagination, coming to get him some.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Rips this one to first. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
The right fielder.
To the plate now, Mike Yastrzemski, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. In the air out toward right field. Thames will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that is just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said there is nothing prettier than frozen rope after frozen rope, and that is exactly what he's getting right now. The data says they've hit 8 line drives as a team in this one, some resulting in outs, but obviously that's a good sign for them going forward.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
2 balls and a strike to count. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
This is foul right side. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Yastrzemski is underneath this one, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ryan.
Stepping into the box, Ryan Zimmerman. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Too low, 1-0. 3 runs, 5 hits, 1 error thus far for the Nationals. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Into the box, Patrick Corbin. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Swing and a miss, 1-1. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
Smiley gets the sign. 1-2 on its way. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Three runs, 5 hits, 1 error thus far for the Nationals. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 2-2 one more time. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends. Here's Buster Posey now. First at bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And it's gone.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo Shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Liner toward right center. And maybe trouble afoot as Crawford's aboard here with a base hit. The relay. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Now that's the third baseman, Ryan.
Now the National skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Stepping in, Jalen Miller. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. And that is through into left field, a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away. Stepping in now, Brandon Belt. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Into the second deck and gone. At the plate now, Drew Smiley. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Popped up. And Kendrick squeezes it for out number 2.
The center fielder, number 12, Alex Dickerson.
And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And set now for the bottom of the 5th. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Adam Eaton down the first baseline. Swinging a soft liner.
Now batting.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And digging into bat next, the ever-dangerous Juan Soto. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. The 1-0.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone. This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
3 balls and a strike to the Nationals left fielder.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Digging in, Eric Thames. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase, and he makes the catch in the corner. Pretty painless. Half of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Jacob Hayward. He singled his last time up, swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And the Giants are in business here on the leadoff double. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double. Mike Yastrzemski swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Thames is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Buster Posey. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
The shortstop.
And he fouls this one off. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Crawford is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so now here's a fly ball, well hit. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to... Digging in now, Yan Gomes. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. 0-1 the count. Lifted down the line in left. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone! A speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He grounds it sharply to third. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Howie.
Now here's the Giants manager making that slow walk to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Leaves after just 5 1/3, and despite exiting with the lead, he'll be the first to tell you he did not have his good stuff in this one.
Second baseman, Adrian.
This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Gone! Wilmer Defoe will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Hit well on the ground to first. Belt will take this one himself, and that ends the inning. Hunter Strickland is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. First offering on its way. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And it's gone as they add still another. At the plate, Jalen Miller, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. Brandon Belt will stand in as he's accounted for one of the biggest at-bats of the game so far. A 3-run shot back in the 5th that's really energized his ball club.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage. Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Hunter Pence will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. And, oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. Hard hit ball to second, and that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Now back, left field.
Standing in now, Jacob Hayward. Oh, they think they may have gotten him again. This one's hit deep to left field, and for the second time in the inning, the gopher ball will come back to bite him. It's a home run. So now to the plate, Mike Yastrzemski. Strike one to start the at-bat. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first two.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. And that'll bring up Buster Posey. First pitch on its way. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Zimmerman over to his right, and that's the third out. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. Seventh inning stretch time here at the ballpark. San Francisco leads this one 14-6. Tyler Rogers gets the call from the pen to take over. On the mound and start the home seventh.
71, Tyler Rogers.
First pitch coming. Here it is. The 0-1 pulled high in the air out to right field. And that's in there. Base hit. The relay, and they've got him hung up out there between second and third. Into the box now, Juan Soto. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Pulled toward right center field. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
The right fielder.
In now, Eric Thames. He'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield. A barehanded play by Crawford.
You know, Dero, you have this internal clock as a pitcher. You make a pitch, and you know that this guy in the batter's box can flee down the line, and you're thinking right off the get-go, this has a shot to be an infield single.
Yeah, this guy's super quick. That's what pays the bills, no doubt about it. That's why he's put on this team, to find a way to get on base and cause problems. Because I'm telling you, as a former middle infielder, when there's speed on the base pass, you are playing at a position with a little more nervous step.
And the throw will be wide at first as it pulls him off the bag, and a run's going to score. In now, Howie Kendrick. No hit for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. 1 run is scored. 2 runs have scored. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, and he is in there.
Base is loaded, and he was looking to drive them all in the second he stepped into the box. Puts a big swing on this.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. But this is taken in on the warning track as the runner will tag from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Striding in, Ryan Zimmerman. And he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around. 4 runs here in this half inning. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at the deficit.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Will Harris is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season. Here comes the first pitch. Brandon Crawford is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Row, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
career numbers against Will Harris. Just a 3 for 13 batting line. And the count will be full. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1. Now batting, Ryan Howard. So far 2 for 3 in this one. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. And he's in safely to third as a run will score on the play as well. So that's his 4th hit on the day. What a way to start a career.
You know what, Matty? We had heard so much about this guy coming up through the minor leagues. We were waiting for this moment. And for him to go out and get 4 knocks in his big league debut has been unbelievable.
Pablo Sandoval will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And he will get there to make the running play. And Danny Jimenez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Danny Jimenez.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Adam Eaton stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. At the plate now, Juan Soto. Posey is there. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. And now this ball's in the air to deep right field. Back goes Yastrzemski. A leap, but it's off his glove. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. The 0-2 delivery. Hot shot down the line. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. 0-2 count and the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Catcher.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Stepping in now, Trey Turner, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. On to first, and there were 2 down. Standing in, Howie Kendrick, fresh off a bases-clearing double his last time up. No balls and 1 strike. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he's going to make it to third safely, and there's your tying run at third now with 2 away. At the plate, Adrian Sanchez. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And as Nationals fans have heard before, see you later. So now to the plate, Ryan Zimmerman, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will. And And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Alex Dickerson. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning. And he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
Turner is there to make the catch, and that's a big out, number one.
Now back.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit sharply toward the right side. That's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw home. He's in there at the plate. And that ties the ball game in the top of the ninth.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking.
On to first, and they get the double play. So here now's the pitcher, Will Harris. And I'd be surprised if he gets an opportunity to swing the bat leading off the inning.
It's funny. That pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Will Harris is sent packing for the first out in the bottom of the ninth. Adam Eaton stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. He's ready. Here's the first off 3. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Into the wind, the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. We are into extra innings, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Brandon Crawford. The 0-1 pitch. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Brandon Crawford becomes the first out of the inning. No balls and a strike to count. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Coming to the plate now, Jalen Miller. And he's trying to make this a 5-hit ball game for himself right here. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. Oh, and the gamble won't pay off. He's out at... Into the box now, Eric Thames. The swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Hard hit ball to second. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag. Here's the first pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Yastrzemski is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. At the plate, Howie Kendrick. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. And he's safe. In now, Adrian Sanchez. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Behind 0-2 now. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. Ready for another chance? Brandon Belt. He went deep back in the 5th. Drilled to the right side. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Every game the pitcher gets the lineup card, he circles the guy that can't beat him. Well, obviously he didn't circle this guy. That's his 3rd knock of the game, and he has been on fire.
And that is down for extra bases. And with nobody out, we'll see if they want to wave that go-ahead run home. But it's offline. He scores. They've broken through to take the lead. Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment. This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. The tag gets one. And he will make it in at 3rd. He's got himself a 1-out triple.
Now batting.
At the plate now, Jacob Hayward. Yes. He pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. Swing and a fly ball, but shallow. And that's not going to do it. Thames has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And even with 2 outs now, they won't risk running on that arm out there. He's forced to sit tight at 3rd base. Stephen Duggar will be charged with the job of getting that guy home as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at 3rd. Kendrick is there to make the catch in the side. Stephen Duggar will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Ryan Zimmerman will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Dickerson is there to make the play as Zimmerman's gone on just 1 pitch. Spencer Keyboom will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Hit hard to short. Crawford's got it. Throw gets him 2 down. Stepping into the box, Adam Eaton. He enters this plate appearance 3 for 6 in the ball game thus far. Now at the plate, Juan Soto. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. The throw pulls him off the bag. Stepping in now, Eric Thames. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Jimenez is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. 17-16 in this one.
Time of the ball game.